The monitor glowed that sickly 2 a.m. blue, the shade that makes time feel like an afterimage. I'd been tracing a memory that refused to stay fixed. Every time I hit play, the build stuttered on the same bar, the same note. A single warped kick drum. Thump, thump. Heartbreak syncopated. Still haunted? Minji's voice slid through the half-lit studio. She was back, contractor badge swinging, hoodie too familiar. I didn't look up. "We launch in 4 hours," I said. "Don't start with ghosts." She perched on the dusk corner, her presence bending the air like feedback. The faint smell of coffee and solder drifted between us. We hadn't spoken in months, but our silence had perfect rhythm. Then the distortion hit again. A glitch in the main track, only the one she'd composed. I scrubbed through the code, frame by frame. The waveform looked almost deliberate. Clue A, a reversed fragment nested deep in a debug folder. When I flipped it, the melody whispered my name. I felt my stomach drop. "You touched this file," I said. Minji frowned. "I haven't been near that build since before you locked me out." My cursor froze. I'd locked her out the night we broke up, after the fight over credit, after her disappearing act. I traced the commit log, encrypted layers stacked like secrets. The timestamp glowed. 01:23 a.m., 3 nights ago. The hum of servers deepened, like they were holding their breath. I reached for my headphones, heart tripping on the offbeat. Our song was alive somewhere inside this code, and I was the only one who could find it before the world did.
By noon, the office was an echo chamber of clicking keys and nervous caffeine. Our boss, Yoon-soo, hovered like a drone. Every monitor displayed pulse/echoes shimmering interface, color gradients pulsing to the countdown clock in the corner. 3 hours, 17 minutes. Minji slid into the chair beside me. Public proximity, the worst kind of intimacy. "The bug's self-replicating," she murmured. "Might be memory bleed." "Or sabotage," I said, too softly for Yoon-soo to hear. Her mouth curved. "Still think I'd crash your baby for revenge?" I didn't answer. Instead, I opened the audit logs. Clue B, a scanned receipt under her username. Studio rental, 2 weeks ago. Same night she'd supposedly been in Busan. My chest tightened. I typed fast, pretending to debug while slipping in a covert patch, a tiny insertion inside the beat mapping algorithm. Instead of muting the distortion, it transformed it. I called the function heart_sync. If the world was going to hear a glitch, it would hear our melody instead. The moment I hit commit, the test server blipped, and suddenly every dev console worldwide flashed, synced. "What did you do?" she hissed. "Localized build. I stopped. The patch was global. The melody was everywhere. Our boss looked over. "Team, nice work. Looks stable now." Stable. Sure. Except the build now carried a musical confession wrapped in code. When Yoon-soo left, Minji leaned closer, voice barely audible over the fans. "Ha-eun, what did you hide in there?" I stared at the screen's reflection, 2 silhouettes blurred by pixels. Something honest. The patch went viral overnight. Fans on Discord called it the love song hidden in pulse echo. Streamers layered it with reaction videos. Comments flooded in like neon rain. My inbox pinged, a trace route from a mysterious IP, the same burner domain MindG once used to send me demos. Clue C, the anonymous upload originated from her old account. For a full hour, I sat in the dark booth, the hum of the mixing board louder than my thoughts. Finally, I messaged her. Meet me where it started. She arrived 5 minutes later, hair damp from drizzle, eyes ringed with sleepless light. You think I leaked it? She asked. I think you wanted me to find you in the code, I said. And I did. Her laugh broke mid-note. I didn't sabotage anything, Ha-eun. I left that reversed track as an apology. I thought you'd recognize it and delete it before launch. So, why the burner account? To make sure it survived your firewall. The air between us thickened with the smell of ozone and coffee. I played the track. Each layer peeled back a memory. Nights spent syncing soundscapes, her head against my shoulder, the bass like a second pulse. She whispered, "You always wanted to control every variable. But love isn't code. You can't debug it." For the first time, I smiled. Maybe not, but I can remix it. Clock alert, rollback scheduled in 1 hour. The servers would erase everything. The patch, the confession, our shared heartbeat. Then let's make it count, she said. We sat before the cameras as the countdown hit 9 p.m., chat flooding in a dozen languages. Welcome to Pulse Echo's final build, I announced, voice steadier than my hands. Next to me, Minji adjusted her mic, her bracelet catching the LED glow. One last patch note, she said. Credit where it's due. Clue D, a fan remix thread, scrolling behind us, proof the world already knew. The crowd wanted the story, not the fix. Then I pulled up the digital receipt, the one that had haunted me. For the record, I said, this wasn't sabotage. It was the night she booked the studio to finish our song. She blinked, caught between tears and laughter. You found it. Too late to hide it now. The first note struck, our melody, reborn clean. On screen, the waveform pulsed in gold, spreading through the chat like a heartbeat. As the final chord sustained, the rollback timer reached 0. The patch vanished, but clips exploded across social feeds, snippets of harmony, fan-captured forever. When the stream ended, we stayed seated in the soft dark, monitors cooling around us. I guess we're out of sync again, she murmured. Or just in free play, I said. She laughed, quiet, real, and the hum of the servers faded into silence.